Let me tell you something. Your mind will deceive you. Your mind is going to go through a lot of process. Your mind is going to tell you it's not going to work. It's not going to grow. Something is going to go wrong. Now, I want to teach you how to turn off those negative thoughts after a hair transplant. If you're coming across this video for the first time, my name is Dr. Echef. I'm a hair transplant physician, a hair loss coach, help thousands of people regain confidence through hair regrowth, either through medical therapy or hair transplant. So I can't even tell you how many clients I see during the procedure of hair transplant or after getting their hair transplant that call the clinic multiple times confused, devastated sometimes because they're losing their hair, they're going through shock loss. So I can't even tell you how many times I have to sit down and go through the whole process and tell them, hey, this is expected at this stage, at this phase of your hair regrowth. So I'm going to teach you 5 simple ways to avoid your mind playing with you after getting a hair transplant. Now, before you get into number 1, I'm going to put a disclaimer. If you suffer from anxiety and you're not on medication for anxiety, or if you don't have any coping mechanism or coping technique, this is the time for you to find a relaxing technique or a coping technique to avoid being on medication after a hair transplant, because sometimes anxiety will get a hold of you. Your anxiety might get worse after a hair transplant. Because this is basically a journey you're going to go on and it's a waiting game. Okay, it's going to take anywhere from 0 to 12 months. So you might just have to find something, a hobby, or something that's going to get your mind off of it. So let's go ahead. So number 1, information is power. What did I say? Information is power. The more informed you are, the more you know, and the more anxiety is not going to get a hold of you. So what do I mean by that? Let me explain. So you have to ask the right questions. You have to make sure you talk to your hair transplant physician. And when they're explaining stuff to you, you have to make sure you understand what they're saying. Yes, that's number 1. For you to get the right information, you have to understand what you're saying. So they go hand in hand. So effective communication and understanding. You have to understand the process. You have to understand your medication. You have to understand what you're supposed to do before and after. You have to understand it. There are certain terms, certain things they tell you before you get a hair transplant. They talk about shock loss, which is a period of your hair shedding after a hair transplant that can happen between 1 month to 3 months after a hair transplant. So you have to understand that.